Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Hello dear students, today we are going to start new chapter number 5, accounting, equation and business transaction. In our last chapters we learned that business transaction, that means exchange of goods and service against money between two or more than two persons. And we also know that business transactions are recorded in our accounting books. Now this business transaction classify into three types of account: personal account, real account and nominal account. But as per this chapter, we can say that this business transaction may be classified, it is classified into three categories like assets, liability and capital. The three words are there: assets, liability and capital. So assets, we all know that. What is the meaning of assets? Asset, that means any item or product have some realizable value in the business, that is known as assets. Assets classified into three categories: fixed assets, current assets and fictitious assets. Next one is there capital. Capital, that means cash, goods or assets brought by the owner into the business. Maybe cash, goods or assets. Third one is there liability. Liability, that means it is a responsibility of business. Maybe long-term liability or maybe current or short-term liability. But now in this chapter, we learn this concept in a different category. The different category, that means with the help of these three words, we make one accounting equation, that is A is equal to C plus L. A for assets, C for capital and L for liability. It means as per this accounting equation, A is always equal to capital plus liability. As per the double entry bookkeeping system, whenever we record all the economic transactions in a systematical way in a various books of account, we have to prepare a various books. Like we have to prepare a general subsidiary book, then after the case book, and at the last we have to prepare final account. In the final account, we have to prepare three statements. First one is there trading account. Next one is there profit and loss account, and the last one is there balance sheet. With the help of this trading account, we can find out the gross profit or gross loss. With the help of trading account, we can find out the GP or GL. After find out the gross profit or gross loss, we have to transfer this GP or GL into the profit and loss account. And when we prepare the profit and loss account, we find out the net profit or net loss. So we can say that with the help of profit and loss account, we have an idea about the net profit or net loss of the business. And then after, we have to prepare a balance sheet, that is called the balance sheet. It means it's give the information about the financial position of the business. When we prepare the balance sheet has two sides: credit side and debit side. Like the format of balance sheet, four columns are there: credit side and credit side and debit side. In the credit side, we record all types of liability, including capital. Or in a debit side, we record all the assets. As per our concept in double entry bookkeeping system, at the end of the year, the total of balance sheet, debit side or credit side must be equal. That means अगर आपका total equal आ रहा है, your accounting is correct. अगर total equal नहीं आ रहा है, that means there is some mistake of your accounting. So we go our accounting equation with this method. That means C plus L is equal to always A. कि भाई कैपिटल और लायबिलिटी का जो टोटल है वही टोटल आपकी असेट्स का होना चाहिए. So accounting equation totally related with this balance sheet. It is a American accounting system. ठीक है. उसके बाद A is equal to C plus L. So second accounting equation may be become like C is equal to A minus L. That means C का जो टोटल वैल्यू है, जब आप असेट्स में से लायबिलिटी को माइनस करोगे तो यू फाइंड आउट द C. नेक्स्ट इट मे बी बिकम A is equal to C minus L. Sorry, C is equal to A minus L. So L is equal to C minus L. A. So liability का जो टोटल है, C कैपिटल में से असेट्स को माइनस करोगे उतना होना चाहिए. So it's given an idea about your accounting is perfect or not. Let us be understood this system or this method with the help of one short illustration. Okay, now students, like one example is there. Brought rupees 50,000 and started a business. We all know that the given transaction is an economic transaction and it has a two effect. First one is there, owner brought rupees 50,000 for started a business. So two accounts are affected here. First one, case comes in, and second, owner is given. Case, it is under the assets. So case increased by 50,000. Case increased by 50,000, as well as the capital is also increased by 50,000. So here we can prove that A is equal to C plus L. Assets की वैल्यू कैपिटल और लायबिलिटी की जितनी है, ड्यू टू दिस ट्रांजेक्शन देयर इज नो इफेक्ट ऑफ लायबिलिटी, so it is 0-0. So that is the transaction number 1. Started a business by bringing cash of rupees 50,000. So two effects are there. Cash increased by 50,000, as well as the capital is also increased because owner brought rupees 50,000. There will be no change in liability. So liability is equal to 0. So A is equal to C plus L. Second transaction is there. Furniture purchased rupees 50,000. Furniture purchased rupees 50,000 on cash. So given transaction is a economic transaction as well as the cash transaction because case word is mentioned. Okay, case account affected. Second, furniture account is affected because it is our fixed assets. So two accounts are associated with this transaction, furniture and case, and both are our assets. Both are our assets. When we purchased furniture, furniture increased. The value of furniture increased by 50,000. Okay. Now when we purchased furniture, so we have a case of rupees 50,000. Now we purchased furniture, so case goes out by 50,000. So value become 0. Total overall value of assets become 50,000. There will be no change in capital. It remains same. There will be no change in liability. It will remain same. So in this transaction, now the transaction number 3, purchase goods rupees 1 lakh from Mohan. So now the given transaction is an economic transaction. We purchase goods of rupees 1 lakh from Mohan, and it is a credit transaction because the name of person is given. Person का नाम दिया है, that's why it is a credit transaction. Two accounts are affected here. First one Mohan, and second one is their goods. Goods that means purchase. We all know that कि जब भी हम goods को purchase या sale करते हैं, तो in place of goods we record purchase or sale. So two accounts are affected here, purchase account and Mohan account. So now we classify this furniture. There will be no change. हमारे पास 50,000 के फर्नीचर थे, अभी भी as it is है 50,000. We have a no cash. Now फर्नीचर की वैल्यू 50,000 है. Now we purchased goods of rupees 1 lakh. So goods is our assets. So when we purchase goods, so value of goods increased by 1 lakh. So the total of assets become 1,50,000. It is a credit transaction. That means there is a no change in capital. Capital के अंदर कुछ भी change नहीं हो रहा है. It remains same, 50,000 and 50,000. Okay. Now it is a credit transaction, so our liability is increased. ठीक है. So liability increased by 1 lakh. So the total of liability become 1 lakh. So at the last total आप इसे चेक करो. Total of assets 1,50,000 A. Total of capital 50,000 and the total of liability 1 lakh. So it proved that A assets is equal to capital and liability. A is equal to C plus L. A की वैल्यू 1,50,000 है, कैपिटल 50,000 है और लायबिलिटी 1 लाख है. दोनों का टोटल करेंगे, इट्स बिकम 1,50,000. तो A is equal to C plus L. Now the transaction number 4, sold goods rupees 50,000 to Mayur. Sold goods rupees 50,000 to Mayur. Mayur को हमने 50,000 का goods sold किया. Now the name of person is given. That's why it is a credit transaction. Mayur account is affected. We sold goods, so sales account is also affected. Now we pass the effect in our accounting equation. Like due to this transaction, there will be no change in furniture. 50 का 50 रहेगा. Now we have a goods of rupees 1 lakh. क्योंकि हमारे पास 1 lakh के goods थे. Due to this transaction, we sold. हमने goods को सेल किया. Worth rupees 50,000. Now we have a goods of rupees 50,000. It's reduced. 1 lakh थे, sales कर दिया 50,000 का. Now the remaining stock we have 50,000. Now due to the Mohan, it's become our receivable. क्योंकि हमें 50,000 rupees मोहन से लेने बाकी है. That's why our assets is increased. So Mohan receivable increased by 50,000. Now the overall total of assets become 1,50,000. There will be no change in capital. 50,000 remain same. No change in liability. 1 lakh. So when we do this transaction as per our accounting equation, A is equal to C plus L. A की वैल्यू 1,50,000 है. When we do the total of capital and liability, 50,000 plus 1 lakh, it's become 1,50,000. Now the next transaction, goods of rupees 10,000 won by fire. Goods of rupees 10,000 burnt by fire. That means 10,000 के goods आग लगने की वजह से बिल्कुल destroy हो गया. So now the two accounts are affected here. It is our totally loss. So when goods account affected, because goods goes out other than sale. When the goods goes out other than sale, it will be recorded as a purchase. So the value of goods decrease. Like furniture, no change. It is 50,000. Goods, after deducting the sales, हमारे पास 50,000 का goods था. Now goods destroyed by fire 10,000. Sorry, 10,000. Now 40,000 का goods बचा. And Mohan receivable 50,000. So the value of assets become 50 plus 50 plus 40, 1,40,000. Now what is the second effect of this transaction? There will be change in capital. Like we have a capital of rupees 50,000. When goods burned by fire, it is our loss. So our capital decrease. So goods burned by fire 10,000, 40,000 capital we have, and liability remain stable 1. So when do the total of liability, it is 1 lakh. Do the total of capital 40,000 and the total of assets 1,40,000. When we prove this transaction with the accounting equation, assets 1,40,000, capital 40 plus liability 1,40,000.